Ahoy there, Legion! 'Tis the Monday after a Devstream, so you know we got a recap and review for you. Currently for PC Tenno, that Rathuum event's going on. I'll see if I can get a guide up for you on this Wednesday instead of my usual co-op Let's Play stuff with the missus. Console Squad, you got the Hallowed Ground update, which pretty much gets you up to 18.8 as it has Oberon's deluxe skin and the Sibear to add to your arsenal. Enjoy that cryotic cost. I still think DE lost their Dane minds on that one. Unlike PAX East, this stream was filled with details all over the place, but it still jumped around quite a bit and had a few technical difficulties of its own. So hopefully by next Devstream, the PAX curse will have run its course and they'll be back to normal. Lunaro got some more details, but still no gameplay to show. They mentioned they drew inspiration from Mesoamerican soccer, Quidditch, and of course Rocket League. The ball seems to be held in place via a gravity gun, so you can bullet jump into people to steal or knock it away from them. The night before the Devstream, Steve leaked some operator jerseys, so here's hoping they only appear at the very end of the match or on the sidelines and stay the heck out of the gameplay. You can expect to see Lunaro come update 19. Something surprising was the mention of DE looking for player-hosted dedicated servers for PvP. And not only that, they're thinking of paying folks for doing so. I don't know why they just wouldn't rent their own servers then, but hey, I got a spare tower, so I won't complain any. The mythical Bourbon List. This bit was broken up into 10 parts. The short version is, they know the trouble spots of the game and are working on fixing them. One suggestion they provided about the Draco Dilemma is to reduce the affinity grind required for items by tying it to your mastery rank. So say you're mastery rank 8, and as soon as you get a new weapon, it'll jump up to that level. Assuming it'll also jump down to that with each forma you add as well. The trade-off there is, they would then want to lower the affinity you gain on weapons not equipped in your hands, so it'll actually slow down the process of leveling weapons for everyone that isn't high mastery already. Add in that update 19 is supposed to help new players get acquainted with the game. I could see a few pitfalls with this idea, but they did say it's a work in progress, so we'll see what pans out. Cat bros are on the way and have seemed to be shrunk just a bit. Originally they were supposed to be almost identical in height as Kubros, but to see a cat as big as a Great Dane looked kinda weird, so at least in my opinion, I'm glad to see him a little bit more realistic. A new Redeemer like Gunblade is in the works. Looks really sharp though, so watch your fingers. They're aiming for it to be out, quote, sometime before the summer, I guess, end quote. Loving the enthusiasm. On the topic of melee, we should be getting a new dual dagger stance along with Raphael's weapon of choice. About time, says I. Hell, I've been saying it for years. Sais Matters. They mentioned some new ArchWing mission types coming up, including a racing one, a pursuit one where you're chasing down an enemy ship, foolishly trying to get away, and they're toying with the actual in-game controls of ArchWing with a new flying model, which at least to me looks a lot more annoying than of an upgrade. Which pretty much fits right in with the rest of ArchWing perfectly, so carry on, lads. Lucky owners of Excalibur Prime, Ember Prime, Rhino Prime, and Nyx Prime will all be happy to know they're getting a visual pass from the PBR'd treatment. Should be able to tweak their shiny colors a bit better with this now too. The next round of TennoGen was shown off, and as you gotta pay for these things, I tend to gloss over them. But I has a slight complaint. On the Twitters a few weeks past, I posted this still shot of a Grineer based Rhino, which in scientific terms looks friggin' awesome. It was actually part of a trio including Nova and Frost Grineer variations as well. So color me surprised that I could see Frost Grineer, Nova Grineer, but where's my boy? Where's my Rhino Grineer? You broke the trio, DE. Well, now, I don't want to get greedy. I know room is limited on these batches, so I don't want to take away anything from the 5 Frost skins, 4 Nova skins, and even if one of them looked like a really cool steampunk variety, where's the Rhino love? My thumb hit the table. I was about to start a Riot, but I think DE expected as much, as Volt will now have a mobile Riot shield with his rework. Not only will you be able to drop 4 big ones, but now you can even lift one up and run around like a Lancer. It'll drain energy over time, and you're going to be limited to secondary and melee only when it's equipped. For the quick rando factos, we got passives coming to all Warframes before the end of May. Kayla's rework is live during Rathuum, but I don't know if she's going to stay once that's over or not. The market is getting yet another rework, and heck beacons will no longer drop as you don't really need them anymore. So add that to the list of junk I got packed away with no intentions of ever getting rid of anytime soon. The pack rat instinct is strong. Skyrim taught me well. If this recap and review helped save you some time or put a smile on your face, we'd be honored if you'd like, favorite, and share this video with your fellow Tenno. We always appreciate it when he does. As always, thank you for watching, and catch you next time, Legion. Take care.